So, you want to own your own home, but you're one of the over 80% of Americans with less than perfect credit. You don't have enough money saved for a down payment, and or your debt-to-income ratios are so high that the only person who will lend you money is your mother, and she still wants a cosigner. I know that sounds funny, but these are just a few of the reasons why tens of millions of Americans are still renting, instead of owning their own home. And the worst part is, most of them have convinced themselves they will never be able to own a home, or they're waiting on a miracle, instead of doing anything about it. So, why should you do whatever it takes to own your own home? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's the facts. According to a 2021 report provided by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the average homeowner in the U.S. has a net worth of approximately $200,000, while the average renter only has a net worth of around $5,000. This statistic alone should have you wanting to buy a house immediately, so you can start building equity for yourself instead of your landlord. Think about it. Every rent payment you make pays for a house or building owned by someone else. They get to benefit from the cash flow, equity, and tax deductions. And what do you get? Exactly. You get a roof over your head for another month and nothing else to show for it. This is why MWR Financial created our cash flow system, combined with our Keys to Home Ownership program. Imagine having everything you need to increase your cash flow and income, so you can increase your buying power and save the money you need for a down payment. Or, how about having a team of financial experts who will get your credit scores back into the best shape possible, while lowering your existing bills and your debt-to-income ratios, all at the same time? Sounds amazing, right? Well, it is, but that's not all, because our team of affordable housing experts will even help you locate and purchase your new home for you now, regardless of your past credit history or your current credit scores. Yeah, you heard me right. Our experts will help you determine how much of a home you can qualify for. They will assist you with locating the home that meets your needs, buy it for you, and allow you to rent to own or lease with the option to buy, while our cash flow experts help you get your finances back into the best position possible to qualify for conventional financing. And if conventional financing ends up not being an option for you, your affordable housing expert will owner finance the property for you. In other words, we can structure the option that works best for you, and becoming a homeowner no longer has to be just a dream. It can actually become a reality. With that said, if you're tired of building equity for someone else and you're ready to own your own home, get back to the person that shared this information with you, and let us help you get on the right path towards home ownership once and for all.
Here's a question for you. Why are you letting another multi-billion-dollar industry and multi-million-dollar partnership pass you by? Think about it. You may have missed the dot-com era. You may have missed the age of the computer. You may have missed technology. But why are you going to miss another opportunity when you can get a small percentage of a billion-dollar pie and change your family's legacy? One thing I know for sure, opportunities are not missed. They're just passed to the next prepared person. My name is Brian M. Bean, founder of the Extra Digit Movement, and one of my business partners gave you this video for one reason. We're about to take the real estate industry and the financial industry by storm, period. Think about it. Everybody ultimately needs a place to stay. Now, I didn't buy this land and these 20 acres with our new partnership that we have with Making Wealth Real Financial. I was very, very blessed to turn $228 into $228,000 in just 8 short months. Making Wealth Real Financial did give me the 750 and above credit score. Making Wealth Real Financial did give me the cash to put in my pocket and close this deal and build my dream home on, guess what? 20 acres. Did I mention to you that we have credit restoration specialists? Did I mention to you that we have enrolled agents with the IRS to help you lower your taxes? Did I mention that we have debt elimination specialists as well? Did I mention that we have negotiators who will help you shred your bills and create positive cash flow? Imagine living the life of your dreams, fishing when you want to fish, building a house that you own. Imagine having business partners who care enough about you to share with you the power of our new multi-million-dollar real estate venture. And guess what? You don't have to be a sophisticated investor. You don't have to be an accredited investor. You don't have to be a real estate specialist. You don't have to be a real estate broker or agent to take advantage of our real estate joint venture partnership. Guess what? The average person now can buy, sell, flip, and invest in real estate without the risk and without the headaches, because we have experts who do all the work. So whether you're ready to invest in real estate or not, take advantage of this opportunity in this short video by getting back with the person who introduced you and just say or text keyword soft intro. That lets us know that you're ready for a deeper dive into the next step to make wealth real for you and your family. Get back with the person who introduced you to the video, and I'll see you guys on step 2.
Hello, I am Anita Patton from Birmingham, Alabama. Roll Tide Roll. I have been with MWR since November of 2019. I am just so elated to share this testimony because before MWR, I was heavily in debt and credit card and loan debt. I partnered with this company, and the experts, after giving them the information that they needed, they were able to minimize my taxes and put $709 back on my paycheck a month. I took that money and used the debt elimination system, and guys, I was able to pay off
I can hear you loud and clear, Mr. Bean.
Yes, I can hear you.
And we do these meetings on Wednesdays. We let people know that there is a better way to live financially. We have experts that are going to do it for you, not do it yourself. We have a team of people, Extra Digit, that's going to help you create 3 cash flow streams. This is the year of abundance. This is the year of getting your financial house in order. And this is the year where we start earning passive income. Now, let me do this. Let me go live. Let me do some homework real quick. So,
recording in progress.
If you guys want to see the slides, if you're not in the Zoom, you want to visit howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com. That's howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com. That's basically a Facebook fan page, right? So you can go to Facebook. Another way to do it is to go to Facebook and type in Extra Digit Movement. That's Extra Digit Movement. So you can see on our fan page the slides that everybody that's in the Zoom is actually seeing. Okay, so that's the first thing. So we'll just go live so that you can record. I mean, this is being recorded. You can archive and go back and see what you need to see. I just got an error. Hold on my page, Extra Digit. Hopefully Facebook will let it feed. Give me 1 second. It's streaming. It says it's streaming. It said it's feeding, and then I got a failure. So give me 1 second. If not, we just got to move on. Technology, sometimes you love it, you got to hate. You love it and hate it. All right, looks like I got acceptance. So we are now live on howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com. Howtoincreaseyourcashflow.com. Also, just type in Extra Digit Movement on Facebook. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys something that somebody who cared enough about you to introduce you to this Zoom talked about. And that's basically 3 cash flow streams. Now, I'm not the guy that was always talking about money, to be honest with you guys. I was broke, busted, and disgusted. I had a Morehouse degree. I graduated with honors. I was very, very frustrated. And I actually lost my first $1 million in my 20s because nobody taught me these wealth principles, right? So luckily, I recovered early. I wasn't afraid, right? They say fear stands for fail early and responsibly. Write that down. Don't be afraid of the money conversation. Fail early and responsibly. Now, I know you guys are like me, like, look, I ain't got time to be failing, Brian. I got to get my money game together. Well, thank God we have all these experts I'm going to talk about tonight that's going to help you minimize that risk. We have double-digit returns. We have uninterrupted compound interest. We're going to show you how to increase your credit scores. We're going to show you how to lower your taxes. We're going to show you how we get paid every day. But first, I got to give you the philosophy and the mentality. Here's how you have to start thinking. Cash, asset, cash flow. Write that down. Cash, asset, cash flow. The reason a lot of us are so successful is because we took some cash. Then we bought, built, or grew an asset, and that asset generated more cash. We call that cash, asset, cash flow. So what I want you to be thinking about for the next 30 minutes or so
is what asset would you purchase? Would it be gold? Would it be silver? Another precious metal? Would it be vintage cars, Airbnbs, real estate, stocks? What asset would you purchase if it was up to you that would generate more cash flow? Here's why, guys. One day you're not going to want to work. See, we don't talk about this a lot, but it's two financial objectives you should have. One, your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor, by your business, by your job. You got to make money somehow right now. But the second goal is one day when you don't want to work, you have to have passive income coming in to maintain the current lifestyle you have now. Now, here's the newsflash. People don't make more money when they retire. In other words, guys, companies don't pay you more when you're no longer there. It's a trap. If most Americans are working and living paycheck to paycheck and they going in every day, they clocking in every day, they doing the best they can every day, then what makes you think when you stop working, things are going to get better? If you're not taking all the vacations you want, if you're not traveling the world right now, if the college fund for the kids is looking bleak, if your investments aren't growing, what makes you think when you stop working, it gets better? Well, here's where we come in. You found a solution earlier than you think. We are the ultimate cash flow company. We show you how to generate 3 streams of cash flow. We're going to show you how to increase your current cash flow. We're going to show you how to create some new cash flow. Then we're going to show you how to create passive cash flow. Our founder, Mr. Brian House, decided to pull back the curtain and said, hey, you know what? How about we do this? Let's just go ahead and show the rules of the wealthy to everybody so people can stop wondering what they do with their money. What role does real estate play? What role do trust funds play in protecting your money? How is it that everybody in the wealthiest country in the world is not at least living above, $18,000 to $32,000 a year? In the wealthiest country in the world, the average income, husband and wife, $32,000 a year. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you see inflation and bread, you got a loaf of bread lately? You been to the gas station lately? $32,000 a year is not going to cut it. So we pull back the curtain and show you why that is, and then we fix it. So MWR Financial is the company that pays you every day. They have the experts under one umbrella. Mr. Brian House, this is his 4th multi-million-dollar company. The man doesn't miss. Now, we are the extra digit movement, EDM. We're just a bunch of average people with an above average desire, right? What do I mean by average people? Well, some of us are college students, some of us are network marketers, some of us are entrepreneurs, some of us are nurses, some of us are doctors, some of us are attorneys. It doesn't matter. If you vibrating high and you got some positive energy, if this is something that you feel like you've been looking for and finally you got a group, we're going to show you how to get the compensation every day from using our Zooms like this, using our Facebook page, using our YouTube channel. Extra Digit is going to show you how to make the money. MWR is going to show you how to grow and invest the money. And they're going to get you in a position where you have the extra money to even grow and invest. That's the thing. So you got the best of both worlds. Now, remember, in EDM, we're not looking for everybody, man. We're not looking to convince, persuade, induce, drag and follow up. I told a young lady today, ma'am, this is not going to be a good fit for you. Well, you ain't explaining to me. I said, ma'am, I'm explaining to you how easy it is, but just with your attitude and your posture, I don't want that kind of poison in my organization right now. She was just a negative person. So I politely told her, hey, don't worry about it. This ain't a good fit for you at this time. We're looking for people that's upwardly mobile and positive, right? It's time to make a bold vertical move. Everybody come off mute for me and claim that. Bold vertical move. Let's go.
Bold vertical move.
You got to make a bold move. You got to make a financial quantum leap. When I started making bold vertical moves and financial quantum leaps, my income went through the ceiling. I make more now in a month than I was making all year on a job. I make more in a day than I was making annually on a job. It's because I made a bold vertical move and now I'm making financial quantum leaps. So I'm gonna open up for questions and stuff like that later. I just want to make sure you guys that are brand new get the spirit of who we are and what we do. Just like We don't have to convince you to do a business, right? You ain't got to convince us that you want to do it. We're looking for a win-win relationship. So we're going to show you these 3 streams. No, I'm sorry, the second stream actually is the paychecks. You see, these are real screenshots. So everything I talk about tonight, I'm showing you in black and white. This is within a day. I want y'all to see how this works. You can earn up to $15,000 per day, but this is a progression of one of my weekly checks. This isn't daily, but we get paid every day and it starts to mount up. So 6,770 grew to 11,414, grew to 14,330. Can you guys imagine having those types of days and weeks where you're making 4 and 5 figure, you're having 4 and 5 figure days and weeks? Most of us have just gotten used to just having, 4 and 5 figure months. When you start having those kind of days and weeks, it's life changing. So here's the summary. 1, we're going to help you increase the current cash flow you have. I want to make sure this is crystal clear. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to share this information to increase your cash flow. You don't have to sell nothing to increase your cash flow. An increase in cash flow simply means the money you have right now, we're going to make it stay with you longer. We're going to increase the current money that you bring in, because a lot of us give it away to debt, to taxes, low credit scores, high interest rates. So no, you don't have to tell a soul. The third way that we get paid is the passive stream. You don't have to tell a soul. So 2 out of the 3 ways that we get paid, you ain't got to mention it to nobody. If you want to get paid every day, then you want to introduce people to our Zooms, our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and that kind of thing. For those who want some of those. Let me answer this question now. You don't have to sell anybody or tell anybody anything. So you can relax. 2 out of the 3 ways we get paid, you still can take those situations. But people like me that need yesterday money, I was like, let me get all in on all 3. So the middle one in the blue, that's how you create income. And the third one is how you multiply income. So increase, create, and multiply. So this is what I just told you guys. If you notice the green and the pink, right? Those 2 streams don't require you to tell anybody. How about you get your taxes down? $149 a month is the investment. Now, right then, the old you and the new you have to have a conversation. Somebody said, $149 a month, Brian, I'm barely making it. I'm like, yeah, that's why you need to go ahead and invest $149 a month, because we average about $2,000 a month back into your household. Brian, I can lower my bills. Yes, you can lower your bills. We do it for you. Trained bill negotiators dropping your bills down to the tune of about $10 million so far, $10.2 million for all of our members. Brian, I can eliminate my debt. Yes, you can eliminate your debt. You ain't got to have a whole bunch of debt, the ball and chain keeping you from succeeding. We'll show you how to take the tax dollars that we reduce and get the debt down and let Uncle Sam pay for the debt he got you in. That's right. For those who don't know, taxes actually are the reason most people are in debt. Brian, I can raise my credit score. Yes. Now, let me say this. Everything I just talked about, 149 is independently and individually enough for just one of those things. You get all of them. And the stuff I haven't talked about yet in pink. In other words, if I had to pay $149 a month, but it'll take my credit score into the high 7s and 800s, you doggone right I'm paying $149 until it's done. If paying $149 a month lowered my taxes by average $600 a month, yes, I'm trading $149 for $600. If $149 a month helped me eliminate $64,000 in debt, that's the average per member, yes, I'm paying $149. Well, what about if 149 helps you increase your credit score 126 points? That's the average. These are the company averages. Yes, I'm paying 149 a month. But to get all of those for 149 a month, then wrap your assets up into a trust at hugely discounted rates. The membership now puts you on another side where you can start investing and getting wholesale investments. The $149 a month now can help you with the first-time home buyer program for you guys that are renting. The $149 a month can now help you open up what's called a diversified cash flow account, which is where you get uninterrupted compound interest for $149. per month, that individually is worth $149. You get all of that in the pink and the green for $149. Let me just give you a quick little picture of it again. And you sit here telling me you don't have it, man, you need to go get it. You need to borrow it from Visa and MasterCard and tell them you're going to give them a minimum payment this month. You see how this works? So if I had to summarize everything I just said, here's the picture of it for those who don't understand. 3 things are going to go up and 3 things are going to go down. Excuse me. We're going to get your cash flow up. We're going to get your credit scores up. We're going to get your assets up. Now, you got to get 3 things down to get these animals out your pocket. Your taxes got to come down, get Uncle Sam out your pocket. Get all that interest out your pocket because we're going to get your debt down with those dollars from Uncle Sam. Then get your expenses out your pocket because we're going to have our bill negotiation department negotiate new rates and new monthly deals with your collectors. I mean, with your expenses like cable, internet, cell phone. It's a crazy, crazy thing that they do. But because you're a member and you have thousands of us backing you, we put together these deals that you just wouldn't believe, and you can save money every single month. This is going to blow you away. So I talked about this. On average, saving $600 a month in taxes, 126 points on credit, 64,000 saved on interest and debt elimination, 37,000 years of debt eliminated and shaved for all of our members. Now, on average, that's $2,000 a month coming back to your house. Yeah. So I know people that spend $149 on dinner, and that's for one night. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Forget dinner. Y'all spend $149 eating out, going to work every day, eating out. But you got to have some self-worth. See, I have people argue me up and down. Brian, $149 is steep. Now, when can I cancel? And it's not. First of all, there's no commitment, no obligation. Ain't nobody trying to kidnap your $149. But I'm like, man, you're going to run through $149 in 2 tanks of gas. At least get a home-based business so you can write off the gas. Don't get beat up twice. Invest the $149. So if the worst thing that can happen is you start understanding the cash flow that you're giving away, and they bring it back to, on average, $2,000 a month. $2,000. Let me just give you guys an example, right? One of our favorite stories. I'm actually enhancing these slides to give you guys a better understanding of everything that we're doing. Charles and Cookie Ivory. Love this story. Charles was laid off by COVID because of COVID in 2020, or actually, I think the end of 2019. And why is it that 3 years later, they bought the land for their new house, Cash? It's a huge house with a detachment, Cash, right? They live on the water in South Georgia, right? In a nice neighborhood. And the job is no longer an issue. In fact, they called him back shortly after, the pandemic lightened up and said, you can come back. He was able to tell them, no, thank you. Cookie grew up where they had to sometimes fish and eat, and they weren't sure what they were going to eat at night, literally. So we got to come up with a food game plan. Now she building her dream home. It's a great situation when you see people come from humble beginnings and they don't know what they're going to eat, but now they can eat anywhere all over the world. They both got 800 credit scores. They both got residual and passive income coming in. So what I want to do real quick, I'm going to have some members of our team just give you guys some examples. Everybody's going to raise their hand, and I can't take everybody, just so you know, right? But if the members are extra digit, I just want y'all to see this with a virtual hand raise. If the members of EDM who've actually had something positive happen, whether it be daily checks, whether it be cash flow, whether it be credit, whatever it is, look at all these hands that went up now, guys. If you're brand new, put it on the screen in the Zoom where you can see all these people. All these people. And there's Charles Ivory right there. All of these people in one way or another have had their cash flow increased and impacted. Charles, I'm gonna bring you up in a second. Let's start with Rhonda Robinson. What's up, Miss Rhonda? Come off mute for me. Let everybody know how you feel.
Hello, how are you? You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Give me the 90 seconds of what the experts do for you.
Well, immediately I got started in MWR and I got my instant pay raise. I uploaded my 2 pay stubs and my tax returns, and I got $400 a month in my paycheck and very next payroll because I beat the pay roll time to turn it in.
Nice.
And then they took that $400 a month, showed me how to eliminate my debts within 2 years, but the creditors had me in debt for about 5 years. But my best story is my credit report, because I definitely didn't look at my credit scores because I didn't think I needed it. But when it came time to add my 16-year-old daughter, everybody kept saying it was going to be a lot of money to add her. And it was only $25 versus $200 because your insurance rates are based on your credit score. So nice. I was winning.
Nice. So your credit score is, how many points did it go up again?
It went up over 100 and something. I was at 6 something. It went up to 720.
Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let me bring up somebody else real quick. Verna, I understand you helping the Virgin Islands get going. Talk to me. That's U.S. soil. What's going on with you? What have the experts done for you? I want the new people to hear this. Come off mute, Verna.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for this opportunity. The experts done for me was able to help me save $902 over the last 2.5 years on bills I was going to pay anyway. When they negotiated bills, I was paying my cell phone, ADT, car insurance, all that. They $900 back in my pocket that I could take and save somewhere else.
All right.
I went from a 538 to a 715.
Credit score on the rise. I hear you. Talk to me. Yeah. How did that impact your cash flow?
I was able to take and do my insurance over, give me some savings on my insurance. Now, what I love is this $5 a day, because now I'm not paying for my membership anymore.
Love it. I'm gonna show them what exactly what that means, Verna. I appreciate it. So, guys, what she's saying, we're gonna show you how to basically get the membership for free. Now, I'm gonna bring up Kim real quick. Kim is one of those individuals that's knocking out our compensation plan. She got the performance bonus last week. She's getting paid every single day. Kim, I'm so proud of you. I watched how far you've come. Congratulations on your new bonus. So you guys just remember in a second when I talk about our weekly bonus, this is one of those recipients last week. Kim, come off and talk about this money you getting. Let's start that first.
But it just blew me away. It blew me away. I was so excited. I didn't know what to do. They have did this organization has taught me the sky's the limit for me.
Yes.
For making that extra cash, man, it was like lovely. And then to get the bonus on top, man, yes. I'm ready for my next one.
I know you're ready for your next one. They don't even know what that means yet, but I'm gonna show y'all. Just remember this young lady's name when you see the bonus. But Kim, what about the experts? How easy was the process? How easy it's to upload? Tell people how simple it is.
So all I had to do, I'm going to talk about my credit scores. I uploaded my 3 credit reports, and I just stepped back and let them do the work. They got me from a 643 to a 803, and then I was able to refinance my house from a 4.75 down to 2.375, saving over $120,000 in interest.
Nice.
And I was able to pay off a car that I bought. I had a goal for myself in 1 year, $65,000. They only got $22,221 in interest. And they had me in that car for 8 years.
And you got that done. Now see, this
1 year.
Yeah. Experts at its finest.
Yeah.
And Kim, I try to tell everybody, stop trying to get wealthy by yourself. Get a team of experts like we have to surround you. And just so y'all know, this is not like 1 or 2 experts. These are all different companies under one umbrella for your 149. So, Kim, I appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Let's go for the bonus again.
Yes.
All right. Hey, Charles, I'm coming your way next week, man. I'll be in Jekyll Island. I got Charles Ivory. This is the gentleman that y'all saw on the slide, building his dream home. Charles, how excited are you, man? It's like you still treat the business like you did the first day. Your excitement hadn't died down yet.
It has not died down, Brian. Man, I'm overjoyed by this business. Not only for what it's done for me and my wife, but for my whole entire family. My granddaughter, her credit score went up from 356 to 763, Brian. Almost 400 points. I have my oldest daughter now. She's a part of the keys to home ownership. So now she's going to have her own home, stop renting. My son now is investing. He has the diversified cash flow account, private reserve account, so it's not just benefiting me and my wife and making our dreams come true, but it's changing the legacy of my family. And that's what I enjoy about it. the most. You know, is what's done for my family.
How's that house coming, man? I understand y'all got tired of the steps. You paid off your other house, right?
Yes, this matter of fact, you know, this company helped me get out of debt. So now we were totally debt free. We had $80,000 worth of credit card debt plus a 30-year mortgage. And now we're totally debt free just by following the simple plan that the experts gave us on how to pay our bills using the same money. And of course, with this amazing compensation plan that you're about to talk about, it helped us eliminate our 30-year mortgage in 14 years, saved us $300,000 in compound interest. So that was amazing by itself. And now we're building our dream home, 6,000 square foot with a 2,300 detachment next to it. The drywall is up. We should be painting next week, Brian.
I'm gonna come see you, man. I'm gonna come see you. I love it, man. They got tired of the stairs, so they built a huge ranch. And y'all, I don't know if y'all know about construction, but the most expensive thing is your foundation. So when you go as big as he's going, and it's a 1-story, man, I salute you. It's great work, man, and I can't wait to come down there and see it. But all of you guys that are in Jekyll Island, Savannah, Hinesville, Charles and I are putting together. I'll be there for 3 days next week, so I'll be right there with you guys doing some profit parties. That's a small in-home meeting, and I'm starting my tour in Hinesville next week. So I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all make sure y'all get the information. So listen, new people, this is for you. Now's your chance real quick. I'm gonna take this transition to show you the money. But what questions do you have, right? Everybody that has their hand up, as far as the team, lower it on down for me real quick so I can talk to you guys about this next section. And I want the new people. Here's how you got to come on. Your name, your city, so we can see where we're reaching. And I want you to say, this is my first time. So I know this is your first one. And my question is, your name, where you from? This is my first time. And my question is, okay? So new people, raise your virtual hand. If you got something for me that I can help you clear up regarding the membership, and something that we've talked about, not something we haven't talked about yet, like the comp plan, but just the membership. Raise your hand real quick. We got brand new people, and you can come off mute as well when I call on you. I put you in a mode now where if you got a question, you can hit the space bar or unmute yourself. New people going once. Raise your virtual hand. New people going twice. All right, here we go. Benny, is that Levandrell?
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, yes, sir.
I'm doing good.
I'm the one with the question.
Okay.
So I want to know, as a couple, on the membership, do we have to pay the $149 twice, or would it cover both of us?
No, I'm sorry. I meant to say that. I usually say that. No, the membership covers both of y'all. So as long as y'all got the membership, y'all a couple, y'all in the same household, y'all both can upload your credit. You get double the perks.
Thank you.
How cool is that? All right.
That's awesome.
All right. Christina Stallings, what's your question and where you from? Christina going once.
Okay, how you doing? My name is Christina Stallings. I'm from Fort Washington, Maryland. Right. I would like to know, when I decided to, and if I decided to put my $149 in every month, how long it would take for them to get my credit score up, and how long would it take for me to make my money back?
So my general answer is, it takes a shorter amount of time than the person that has been in the situation. It takes a shorter amount of time than the person that has been. In words, when you say how long does it take to get your credit score up, how long have you been tired of the credit score that you have?
For years.
Like at least more than 5?
Yes.
Okay, so if I told you it's going to take 8 months, would that be a win?
Yes.
If I told you it's going to take 3 months, would that be a win?
Yes.
So it's going to take a shorter amount of time than the person has been in the situation. And here's what I mean. Everybody's situation is different. So you got to have a private, like that's a upload between you and the company, and private chat and private conversation. So I can't say 90 days, 120 days, 6 months, because I don't know what's on there, but it won't be 5 years. Is that a win?
That's a win. But another thing I wanted to know is I will have to pull my credit score for the company to get it
Yeah, we're going to give you a link. So when you get your membership, we're going to give you a link in the back office, and you download all 3 reports with one click of a button.
Okay, what about making the money?
Yeah, I'm about to get to making the money right now. I haven't gotten to the compensation plan yet. So I'm going to show you now how to make the money every single day that's going to pay for everything for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Right,
have a blessed day.
You're welcome. All right, last one. Let's go with Lynn Nacho. Is that it? Lynn?
Yes, Lynn Acho. Good evening.
Hey, Lynn. Where are you from?
Well, I'm currently in Columbus, Georgia, originally from New Mexico. Yeah. What's that?
I said, sounds good. What's your question?
Oh, yeah. Yes. For the first, what is it, 145? Sorry, my 148. Is it something that's taken out of the account continuously, or is it just through a different, like through card or payment wise? That's all I'm going to ask.
Yeah. So yes, ma'am. So initially, yeah, it comes off a card that you put on file every single month, right? No obligation, no contract, no nothing. It comes off a card that you put on file every single month. If once you see our business plan, I'm about to show you that the young lady before you asked about, it'll start coming out of the commissions that you generate. So you really won't even miss it. So you can you start earning it to a point where the commissions pay for your membership. Now you got basically a business that pays for itself.
Okay. So we choose the cycle, or I guess date. So it kind of it lines up with your current financial stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to cycle the anniversary of your start date. So if you started tonight, it'll be the anniversary of tonight. Basically give it 2 or 3 days roughly. The anniversary of when you got started is when the 149.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go. Miss Valerie, is that a question? Miss Irvin?
I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm retired, so I'm just wondering how does this help me?
How would it help a retiree? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do retirees need help with their credit scores?
Okay.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, I guess so. To get it up to a high credit score, it's like at 678 right now.
There you go. There you go. Would retirees like to get double-digit returns on their investments?
Yeah.
Would retirees like to lower their bills?
Sure.
Would retirees like to eliminate debt?
Yes, I would.
All right. So you think we're gonna help some retirees?
Oh yeah, I think you can.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. That's it. Yeah, we appreciate you. And will retirees like some extra daily money?
Of course I would. I don't understand how the daily money comes though. I don't understand that.
Okay, here we go. I'm about to show you how to help retirees. You ready?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Hold on a second. Here we go. Thank you so much. So let's make it happen, guys. Now, this is how the daily part works. Y'all get so excited. I love it. I'm cool with that. Okay. An extra $100, not per month. I want y'all to put that in the comments. Not per month. Both programs are $149 per month. That doesn't change. What happens is to opt into our business and get this daily money, you pay $100 one time. So $100 one time, now you're getting paid every single day. Now you're getting paid every single week. Now you're getting paid every single month for one time. So we've been talking about a lot in the green, and I've hinted a little bit in the pink. But right now I'm going to show you the blue, and I'm going to close with the pink. Here's how it works. I'm going to fly through this. You introduce me. I see the Zoom. I see the vision. I see the 7-minute video that we show people. I got the mobile app that you showed me that we're real close to launching. We talk to our app developers all day today. And our mobile app, Extra Digit Connect, is very, very close to its finalization. So we have a mobile app that's going to help you guys build a business. You earn $50 if I say I like this. I'm in, right? Now here's what the 150, 450, 950 looks like. You are here. You introduce me. You introduce a coworker or a neighbor or a family member. You introduce a significant other or whoever. 3 people say, I like this. I want to do the business. And let's just say one person says, I want to be on the services only. I don't want to build a business, right? I want you guys to put the comments. 3 + 1 is self-funded. I don't like using the word free because it's free and it's a business. You don't go to McDonald's talking about, hey, Can we waive the franchise fee a shop or a nail salon or a nursery and say, hey, is the building free? But then we want to come to a home-based business and want everything free. So what I tell people is it's self-funded. Let's get the business to pay for itself. So basically it is free. But I just want to change people's mentality. So 3 + 1 = self-funded. So if that happens within 30 days, you earn 150. Boom. Easy. One person every 10 days. 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. Now you're actually getting 150 per month as well because you got this one customer. You see on the right? When you heard the young lady earlier, I think it was Verna, said, I'm excited about my $5 a day. Well, what she didn't tell you is that $5 a day, yes, it covers her business because it's 30 days in a month. 5 times 30 is 150. But it goes as high as 15,000 a day. Now, something else happens here. Pay attention. These guys didn't get in business for you. They got in business for themselves. They want to self-fund their business too. 3, 3, 3. So your business is paying for itself. The 149 is now paid for by the business. Well, guess what happened? You earn $600 a month now. You're at what's called $20 a day. Now, in the comments, for simplicity's sake, I want you to put 12 = 600. 12 = 600. I know people with rental properties, 2 and 3 and 4 rental properties, and they're excited if they cash flow $200. I'm cool with that. Your mortgage is $1,000. You rent it out for $1,200. That's $200 profit. I like it. You need I'm cool with that. But man, 12 people gets you the same result. Over here, you got 600 a month coming in with just that. Now, remember I told you to remember Kim earlier? Well, this is what she did this week. Every time your team grows by 6 from that level, you also earn $300. So one of your 12, another one of your 12, another one of your 12, 6 of them, not all of them, they each got one. You earn another $300 a week. Got 2, you $300 next week. You got earn another $300. One guy got 6, you earn $300 that week. Every week that your team grows by 6, you got a chance to get another $300 on top of your $600. Now, let's be clear. Your $20 a day is coming regardless. But the dashboard, what we call our back office, it's going to give you a head count and let you know, hey, you got 3 days left. You got 10 hours left. You got 27 minutes left. You got 30 seconds left. Here's $300 coming if you fill in these lines right here. You see? That's another bonus. Here's how high the $20 a day actually goes. This is how high it goes. This was basically 3 people. So 3 people that say, I'm in the business, I like it. You got your one customer that says, I don't want to do the business, but I want to make my household better. You're earning $5 a day. That's what you heard Ms. Verna talk about earlier. The business pays for itself. That's the first goal. The second goal is 12 people, which is, Brian, why is it 36? But those are points. So we're each worth 3 points. You see it? So this is roughly 12 people. I'm going to put that on the slide tomorrow. 12 people, which is 36 points. $20 per day. That's $600 per month. Here's your short-term goal. 36 people is 108 points. Kim say, I'm on the way there. Look at it. Okay. That's $1,500 a month because you're getting $50 per day. This continues to $200 a day, $300 a day, $400 a day, $650, $1,000 a day, $1,500 a day, $3,000. You see how this works? Now do me a favor. Type in the comments the area, the city you live in, because I want to see all the people that's going to be making $15,000 because you're the person that's introducing it to your whole area because MWR is still a baby. Let me see what cities. What are y'all claiming? Atlanta, Queens, New York, College Park, Elizabeth, New Jersey, Brooklyn, New York, Prince Frederick, Battle Creek, Shreveport, Nashville. Look at all these cities. Beculum, Birmingham, Hinesville, Fort Worth, right? Bessemer, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Fort Washington, Jackson, Augusta. All you guys that are shouting out your city in the chat, y'all are, look, forget 15,000 a day. If you start making 5,000 a day, but forget 5,000 a day. If you make 2,500 a day, do you know you making 60 grand a month? What would you do? Okay, forget that. You making 1,500 a day, 45,000 a month. Okay, forget that. 300 a day, 9,000 from home a month. Okay, forget that. 150 a day, 4,500 a month. Passive income. Now, it gets better. Hold on. Just so you know, when you thought the comp plan was finished, we just on pause. Every day you're gonna get a text message, $5 a day, $5 a day, $5 a day. Then it's gonna jump to 20. Now I got a young lady I think is on here right now. It's my girl Charlotte Hudson on here. She jumped up to the Comma Club yesterday. She's at $1,500 a month. She went from 5 in 1 day to 20 in 1 week to 50 in 2, or actually 1 month. $1,500 a month. Charlotte Hudson, you out there somewhere? Talk to me.
Hey, BB. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing out there?
Hey, Miss Lady, you never on camera. Are you on camera? Nope.
No.
Oh, man, don't worry about it. You got a winning smile. We need you on camera next time. But I want to salute you personally. Okay. The group heard that you were in the Comma Club. You did it in about 45 days, guys. An extra digit, we call it the Comma Club. She's at $1,500 a month, $50 per day. She's got her trust funds set up. We call that our triple play. So she has 3 trust funds to protect all this money. She can now make her children a beneficiary of a residual check. Charlotte, how does that sound? And you're just killing the real estate game as a professional. How does that sound?
It sounds phenomenal. I'm super excited. This is another level. I thought I was on a pretty good level, but thank MWR for really making wealth real for me and my family. This the DCA and the trust and the foundation is, I'm telling you, it's amazing.
It's amazing. It really is amazing. Now, Charlotte, I was at your place this weekend with a group of people at a table. You got a whole squad rolling with you. How simple, talk to the new people, how simple is it to introduce this business? Are you working hard? Are you sweating?
No, I'm not working hard at all. I do real estate. I make really good money in real estate. I own a business credit business, and it doesn't interfere with what I do naturally. And I got a family, so I'm still over here in the high rise in Buckhead, living the dream.
She's living the dream, man. She got, and we meet again. When we meet, when's our next meeting?
Saturday. We got about 30 people confirmed.
Okay, so Saturday, guys, if you got people in Atlanta, I'll be at Charlotte's high rise. We overlooking the city in Buckhead. 30 people confirmed to be upstairs, and we just had a great time, man. It's a fun business. We'll do the same thing for you. That's called a profit party. I'm gonna talk about that in training tonight. So she's just having her profit parties. She's having her Zooms, and I tell people when they work the extra digit, man, she's in the Comma Club in 45 days. And Charlotte, great, keep up the good work. Let me show everybody your trust fund business. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. So guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Let me just show you this. So the last bonus is the coded bonus. This is arguably the most impactful bonus in the whole company. Do you know when you hit that 3rd tier, where I said your team grows to 36 people? Do you know you're earning on tier 3, $30 per person per day? On tier 4, $40 per person per day. On tier 6, you see the pattern? $60 per person per day, $120 per person per day, $150 per person per day. Let me show you something. This is one check for one of my days. This is not a week. This is not a month. This is called a detailed report, where this is one of my daily checks. 30 that day, 30 that day, same day, 30, 50, 100, 30. There's my 1,000 because I'm on tier 10 in the company. 50, 50, 30, 70, 30, 70, Guys, on my job, if I had divided my paycheck by 2 weeks and divided that by 7 days, it wasn't no $2,000. I could. I'm talking about this is a check for 1 day. You guys gotta understand where you sitting when you got a whole city, a whole state, a whole county, and you the person that can bring it to that area. So if you're on level 9, for example, and I'm on level 2, you getting $70 for everybody that comes in my organization. If you're on level 8 and I'm on level 5, I'm getting 50s because I'm on level 5. You getting 30s on everybody in my organization. You're on level 6. I'm on level 0. You getting 60s on everybody in my organization. In addition to the other daily check, in addition to the weekly performance bonus, in addition to the momentum bonus, in addition to the sponsor bonus, everything just now cascades every day. That money hits your e-wallet, the e-wallet is hooked to your checking account. I tell people, hey, go do what you want with it at that point. But we got some investments you may want to take a serious look at, right? The investment side. It's really easy. This is the passive money, right? A diversified cash flow account, a private reserve account, the keys to home ownership, our trust, and our land banking. We no longer do manage my trades. I got to update this slide. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to increase your net worth. Let me talk about these 2 real quick. A diversified cash flow account and a private reserve account. Have you guys ever heard of becoming your own bank or infinite banking? This is where, see, at your real bank, if you look at the back counter, there's a little plate, and that plate says FDIC insured. That's because the banks often invest your money in insurance companies. So what we say is if the bank is putting your money in insurance companies, which is how they insure your money, if anything were to ever happen, like the Bank of Silicon Valley, where it collapsed, insurance companies will pay that money out right away, like it's no problem. Well, why don't you just put your money where the bank put your money, and it has uninterrupted compound interest? Instead of you riding the stock market wave up and down, worried about your finances, worried about your IRA, worried about your 401k, why don't you put your money where the bank putting your money? That's number 1. A private reserve account is a great investment if you're really, really young, right? When you're younger, it's like a retirement plan with uninterrupted compound interest. But our experts say that's a better one to take advantage of when you're young. The diversified cash flow fund, that's where you park your money right now so it can get uninterrupted compound interest. You still have access to it. It's not locked down like your 401k. You still got access to your funds. And until you decide where you want to invest and what you want to do with it, it's growing at a rate of return better than the bank, because that's where the bank was putting your money anyway. See how that works? The trust funds. See, what about step 4? What about now? Step 4 is protecting your money. We increased your cash flow. We created some cash flow. We got passive cash flow. Now we need to protect your cash flow, right? I want y'all to write down, secure my legacy. Put that in the comments. Secure my legacy. This is how we secure your legacy. At a huge discount. You need to have what's called a business trust. And the experts will tell you when you're ready, when you do your consultation, a family trust, and a foundation. 30-second elementary education on this. The business trust collects the money and disperses the money. This is why people like Charles Out. He's in our Triple Play Club. These are just 2 people I know right away recently, right? A lot of you guys are in your consultations to get all 3. The business trust gets the money. All the money you have from a job, from a business, from whatever, goes into the business trust. The business trust is also responsible for disbursement. You disperse it to the family trust. The family trust is you and your trustees. Who determines the trustees? You, as the trustee of the trust, determine your trustees. I would say your kids should be on there. I would say your wife or husband should be in there. I would say you should be in there. Anything left after you pay the trustees and their car notes and their mortgages and their credit cards and their living expenses from the family trust goes into the foundation, a 501c3. Now you have an endowment for your great grandchildren. You determine who the successor is of the business and family trust, and the cycle continues. How do you think Warren Buffett does it? How do you think the Rockefellers did it? How do you think Bill Gates does it? The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Oprah Winfrey Foundation, the LeBron James Foundation. Every wealthy person you know has a foundation. This is your private family foundation. Now, when I finish donating my money to my foundation, I don't have a whole lot left for Uncle Sam. And do you know this is how wealthy people do it? And you sitting around here talking about, I don't know about this business. I tried this before. I did this before. I don't know nobody. Look, I just told you. It's not, everybody write that down. It's not who you know, it's who they know. What if you introduce me and I know a gang of people? You want the passive income, and you can have a trust fund and a whole legacy set up for your successors. This is what wealthy people do. So with that being said, guys, listen, let us know if you're number 2 or number 1. That's my 45 minutes of fame. I'm done. A number 2 says, hey, I want the membership. I like the membership. I want to be part of the membership, and I want the experts to help me with my finances, right? That's the number 2. So hold on, my computer froze. Yeah, there you go. Well, before I show you that, just know we're going to support you every single step of the way. MWR, if you're number 2, they're going to support you. Extra Digit, this is the mobile app. We are days away from being launched. This works your business and helps you build your business right from your cell phone. It links with your contacts. All you guys that are brand new, if you got cell phones, you got contacts. You can send a video to one of your contacts, and it'll let you know when they watch it. It'll text you that they just finished it, so y'all can set up a Q&A session. So what we do basically is we have it set up where automatically your contacts get to see everything explained by us, and then we get on the phone with them, and our team will explain it to your people, and then you sit back and get the passive income as your organization grows. Amazing, amazing. All of our training on how to do it, what to do it, who to look for is in our mobile app. Previous events from our Game Changer, which is our quarterly seminar, is in the mobile app. Motivation and inspiration is in the mobile app. Everything you need is right here on your cell phone. We live in a digital world, and I invested tens of thousands of dollars into this project. I'm so excited to launch it in the next week or so. I'm telling you, it's going to be, I can get a phone call any minute that we've been approved on Apple already. We already got that phone call. We're waiting on Android. Y'all doggone Android folks. Nah, we're waiting on Android to give us the approval, and then we'll show you guys how to go grab it. All right. So, hey, with that being said, you got your support 24/7. Our next Game Changer event is a signed seating. Our contract is signed, sealed, delivered July 7th, 8th, and 9th. First come, first serve basis. If you're brand new, just write that date down. That's a very important date you're going to need. July 7th, 8th, and 9th in Atlanta, Georgia is our leadership retreat. This is called our vision retreat for this summer. We're going to blow you away. We come together every 4 months just to make sure all your new people understand that we're real people. We're going to have a great time. We're going to take pictures out by the pond. We're going to break up the room and have breakout sessions from experts and the whole 9 yards. It's going to be really amazing. So let us know, guys, if you're a number 2 or a number 1. I'll be conducting a training tonight at 1:45. So whatever your watch says right now, I'll be conducting training in about 15 minutes on this exact same Zoom. A number 2 says, hey, I like this. I want the membership. I don't need the daily checks. I don't need the money, but you want the membership. $149 a month is what we've been talking about. That's the membership. That's it. If you like, look, I want it all, Brian. I need those daily checks. Y'all ain't leaving I ain't leaving no money on the table. It's $249, but that's once, not monthly. Both programs are $149 a month. The $249 is if you say, hey, one time 100, I'm in the business. Okay. I do these every Wednesday at the same time, same password, same channel. So whoever invited you today, hold on to that. Keep it, because we come back every Wednesday. And on Wednesdays at 9:45 Eastern, which is, quarter till, whatever your watch says right now, the next quarter, in about 15 minutes, I'll be right back here, in about 20 minutes, actually, right back here, showing you guys step by step how I got to $1,000 per day and beyond. Sign up with the person during the break. They're going to give you a link based on the number you give them, number 2 or number 1. Sign up during the break. I'm Brian Bean. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes in training. Have a good night.
Recording stopped.